A hit-and-run suspect is on the run more than 3 weeks after plowing down a Crestview woman. The young woman's injuries are so extensive, her mother fears she'll never be the same. With a knock at the door September 25th, Suzanne Wilkins' life changed forever.
When I answered, it was an officer from Highway Patrol, and he just simply asked me if I was the mother of Ashley Richards.
The news wasn't good. Ashley was involved in a hit-and-run. The single mother struck by a car and left for dead on Okaloosa Lane.
She's alive and she's awake, and that in itself is a miracle.
Almost every bone in Ashley's face fractured. Her shoulder, arm, and femur broken. A collapsed lung. Her pelvis completely shattered, causing massive internal bleeding.
In time, those things will heal. The biggest thing that I'm concerned about at this point is her brain.
Ashley's frontal lobe and brainstem, Wilkins says, sustained the most trauma, leaving the 31-year-old like this.
Oh, I love you, baby girl.
I'm praying that she comes back to us, and I am trying to be hopeful, but I'm just telling you, when you're talking about a brain injury, you just don't know.
Documenting her daughter's journey on social media from the beginning, Wilkins mostly shows the highs.
Outside for the first time.
But these moments, she says, are fleeting.
1 minute she's sitting there and, in this very childlike state, and the next thing it's like flipping a switch, and she's just in a whole nother world, and it's very disturbing.
Also disturbing, the driver responsible for Ashley's injuries is still on the run.
There is no justice for Ashley as long as that person is still out there. They're probably even watching as we're going through this, which is just so hard.
Wilkins telling us tips have been pouring in from day one, but a new piece of information now sparking a glimmer of hope.
I do believe that we know who did this at this point. It's just a matter of them, Florida Highway Patrol, now connecting the pieces.
An arrest won't change the course of Ashley's life at this point, says Wilkins, but whoever did this needs to be held accountable.
If he did it to my daughter, he'll do it to anyone else that's out there, and that is not okay. I don't want any other family to go through what we're going through now.
If you know anything about the hit-and-run, you're urged to contact FHP or the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office. And coming up on October 24th, that's Ashley's 32nd birthday, there will be a candlelight vigil outside the main entrance of the Fort Walton Beach Medical Center. It begins at 6 p.m.